So this very well might be my favorite scientific experiment we've done yet here on Madden 20, as today we're going to see what would happen in the NFL if every single NFL team had one of their current position players be converted to be their starting quarterback. So some of the teams that have players that previously in their life, either be college or maybe even in the NFL or maybe even high school, played quarterback, are going to be at an advantage. So I think this is going to be super dope, dudes, to see what happens here. So hope you guys do enjoy today's video, and if you do, make sure to smash that like button. Let's see if we can smash 2,000 likes for today's experiment. Let me know in the comment section below of any other experiment ideas that you do have for the channel. Once again, subscribe if you are new, turn on the notification bell so you not miss any uploads on the channel. Also, make sure if you did have my notifications on or still currently do, you make sure you check the bell and make sure it says all uploads and not just personalized, because sometimes they'll randomly go and change that, so you won't get my notifications although you do think you have them on. So make sure to check that out. But guys, let's see what the heck is going to happen across the NFL. Now, what we did do is make sure that we did make the actual starting quarterback on this roster lower overall than the converted quarterback, so we can make sure that they do play. But for the LA Chargers, Keenan Allen is the starting quarterback at an 18 overall. Now, the way we went about this is we did take the position player on each and every NFL team that did have the best quarterback stats, and they're the ones that did get converted to quarterback, so that's how we did end up picking that. But Keenan Allen at an 18 overall, he has 51 throw power, 49 throw accuracy, 51 medium accuracy, 36 throw deep. So it's just gonna be interesting to see I'm not even sure who the highest rated converted player is at quarterback. We'll see in this video. Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce at a 38 overall. So the Chiefs should have a huge year relative to the rest of the NFL teams. Now he has 85 speed, 64 throw power, 66 short accuracy, and 62 medium accuracy. So they should have a big year. Now the Indianapolis Colts, Marcus Hunt, I think he's a punter. 18 overall, he has 65 throw power, but his throwing accuracy stats are pretty atrocious. Now, Cowboys have Randall Cobb. So the reason Randall Cobb is such a high overall, because this guy did play quarterback at Kentucky. Actually, he did it all at Kentucky. He played quarterback sometimes, wide receiver, running back. So this guy was an absolute, I loved watching this dude at Kentucky. But that's why his overall is so high. 41 overall, 65 throw power, 68 throw accuracy short, 52 medium throw accuracy. He has 90 speed as well, so he'll be able to run around at the position. Now, Miami Dolphins, Matt Hackwell, I think is a punter at a 17 rated. His stats, he has 63 throw power, but the rest of his accuracy stats are pretty subpar. Now, Philadelphia Eagles, Lane Johnson, right tackle, playing at the quarterback position, 32 overall, which I believe is his third highest quarterback we've seen thus far. He has 65 throw power, 61 short, and the rest are they're not the greatest. Now the Atlanta Falcons, Mohamed Sanu, throw the ball a lot around at Rutgers. 44 overall, who is the highest rated quarterback we've seen thus far. He has 72 throw power, 65 throw accuracy short, and some other pretty good throwing stats. I mean, you have 62 break sacks, so this guy might actually win the freaking MVP. 49ers, they have Jerick McKinnon at a 19 overall. His stats are extremely subpar with 28 throw under pressure. Now the New York Giants, David Seal. So now this guy is the one who is the highest rated quarterback we've seen yet. 47 overall. And if you guys don't know who this guy is, if you guys remember the story about USC offering like a 6th or 7th grader at the quarterback position a scholarship, this was this guy. Then he went to West Virginia, eventually after going to a few community colleges. He played quarterback, then actually converted to wide receiver. Now he's back for today's video at quarterback. 47 overall, 73 throw power, 69 throw accuracy short, 76 throw accuracy on the run, which is the highest stat we've seen thus far on a quarterback. So David Seals and the Giants might actually do some work this year. Jaguars, Marquise Lee, 22 overall. His throwing stats just aren't the greatest. The reason he's probably so high overall is because his awareness is so high. Now the New York Jets, Trevon Wesco, 30 overall. Now he has 67 throw power, and the rest of his stats are very mediocre. The Detroit Lions, Logan Thomas, the highest rated quarterback yet. The reason being, he actually played quarterback at Virginia Tech, actually led them to some pretty good seasons, and to go and transition into the NFL, actually converted to tight end. 50 overall. His throw power is 86, which is easily the highest that we've seen thus far. He has 77 throwing the run, but his accuracy stats are extremely subpar. But 50 rated, the Lions might be my Super Bowl pick. Packers have Ty Summers as their starting quarterback, 29 overall, 87 speed with 70 throw power, which is actually pretty decent, but accuracy stats very low. Panthers, Christian McCaffrey, 19 overall, and his throw stats, 55 throw power, which I think is the lowest we've seen thus far. Now the New England Patriots, Julian Edelman tied with Mr. Logan Thomas as the highest converted quarterback we've seen thus far, 50 overall, 70 throw power, but his accuracy stats are actually half decent. So the Patriots might actually be my pick now because, I mean, the Patriots, now with Julian Edelman, the co-highest overall quarterback in the league, so that they're probably going to get done. The Raiders, Antonio Brown, which obviously doesn't play for the Patriots anymore. He doesn't play for the Raiders anymore, but obviously we made this roster before he got traded. So he's a 28 overall with 64 throw power, and his accuracy stats are absolutely atrocious. 15 deep accuracy. The Raiders probably aren't going to do too well this season. The Rams, Johnny Hecker as their starter, their punter, 25 overall with 67 throw power. And the Ravens, they do have Willie Snead, 27 overall, converted wide receiver. He has 65 throw power, and his accuracy stats are very subpar. Redskins, Jordan Reed, 27 overall. I'm probably just going to go over the players now if they have a high overall. 27 at the quarterback position. New Orleans Saints, Austin Carr. Hold on. Why? Where is Taysom? Okay, that's because he's already listed as a quarterback. Okay, that makes sense. Because he technically is the backup quarterback. Okay, that confused me for a second, but it makes sense now. So I was a little confused about that, but everything's still on point to go to plan. So Austin Carr, starting quarterback, 21 overall. Seattle Seahawks, Gary Jennings added 21 overall. Rookie out of West Virginia. Now Steelers, they have Zach Gentry as their starting quarterback, 21 overall. Houston Texans, Keon Croson, who is, I think, the lowest rated converted quarterback I've seen thus far in this video. 15 overall, so they'll probably not do too well. Tennessee Titans, well, there we are. David Fluellen at a 15 overall, their starting quarterback. Minnesota Vikings, Adam Thielen at a 25 overall. He has 57 throw power with extremely average throw accuracy stats. Chicago Bears, Trey Burton, another guy who did play a lot in the Wildcat at Florida, hence why he's a higher overall quarterback. 38 overall. He didn't necessarily play starting quarterback at Florida, like I said, but he did a lot play in the Wildcat position. 38 overall. 69 throw power with, once again, very subpar throw accuracy stats. Cincinnati Bengals, Tyler Boyd as their quarterback, 22 overall. Buffalo Bills, Zay Jones at a 17 overall. Denver Broncos, Cortland Sutton at a 24 overall. Cleveland Browns, Odell Beckham Jr. at a 23 overall. He has 60 throw power, but 16 throw on the run. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Bradley Pinion at a 19 overall. I'm guessing he's their converted punter. Arizona Cardinals, Patrick Peterson at a 27 overall. He did also play, I think, didn't play a lot in the Wildcat at LSU, or did he just play receiver sometimes? I just remember he played a lot of offense sometimes for LSU. Now, with that said, my dudes, after you see that, let me know your Super Bowl pick in the comments section below. I'm going to go New England Patriots. They're already the Patriots, and now they have a 50 rated quarterback, the highest rated quarterback in the league as their starter. And also, who was your MVP pick? I think I'm gonna go off the grid a little bit. Logan Thomas is my MVP pick. I know it can be a running back, but with how this is gonna go, Logan Thomas, MVP pick, Patriots is going to win the Super Bowl. Let me know your predictions in the comment section below. And with the moment of truth, with a position player at the quarterback position for every single NFL team, we didn't make the playoffs. So obviously Keenan Allen wasn't good enough. So every team in the AFC West, very subpar. Apparently Antonio Brown, who had the worst stats at the QB position in this division, they won at 9-7 on the year. Best record in the league goes to the Saints at 13-3. The Jets go 13-3 as well. Now the Patriots didn't even make the playoffs. What the heck? At 7-9. Now moving along, the Panthers and Titans had the two worst records in the league at 4-12. What happened to my Super Bowl pick? MVP ends up going to Le'Veon Bell on the 13-3 Jets. Saquon and Alvin Kamara second and third. So I was completely wrong with my pick. So the problem here is that some of the NFL teams actually signed free agent quarterbacks and made them their starter, which is a little discouraging. But the funny thing is that the actual converted quarterback, Mohamed Sanu, was the highest quarterback in the top 10 MVP race, ahead of actual quarterbacks like Nick Mullen, Taysom Hill, who did get signed by the Eagles. And David Flellen of the Titans, he came in 7th place. Although the Titans had, I think, the worst record in the league, he's one of the lowest overall quarterbacks in this experiment video. He's at 19 rated, but still came in the top 10. So interesting. Do want to check out, obviously, the individual player stats. Look at Keenan Allen balling out for us. 3,700 yards, 27 touchdowns, only 13 picks, which is actually pretty freaking mental. Now, across the NFL, David Flellen, a 19 overall quarterback, led the league in passing yards. 4,600 passing yards. What the heck is going on? 27 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. I thought that these stats were going to be so much worse. How is he? I thought, like, maybe 3,000 yards as the top. Like, they throw a lot of interceptions, but apparently not. So that's definitely interesting. Mohamed Sanu, 4,000 yards, 32 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Is still kind of discouraging that there's some quarterbacks that actually played. Because we made sure that each team had 2 starting quarterbacks. That we made sure the starter had a lower overall, so the converted running back would start at quarterback. And I assumed all the way to the regular season, and that was the depth chart that you guys just saw was at the start of the regular season. So I don't know why, if they were going to sign a quarterback, didn't do it in the preseason. But anyways, that's a little discouraging, so we'd have to completely disregard that. I think what I will do for the playoffs is I'll convert all of the actual quarterbacks to punter, so the actual converted quarterbacks has to play in the playoffs. Jerick McKinnon, a really good year, 29 touchdowns, 17 picks. Bradley Pinion, 23 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Keenan Allen balled out. Odell Beckham Jr. balled out. You had Zach Gentry balled out. Adam Thielen, 25 touchdowns, only 12 interceptions. Oh, it's just so upsetting that so many quarterbacks were actually signed. Julian Edelman, though, he balled out to 19 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions. But I think it's actually funny that there was Antonio Brown only threw 10 picks. It's just funny that so many quarterbacks got signed, like out of free agency, and started ahead of the position players. But at the end of the day, all the position players converted to quarterback had pretty much better seasons than all of the actual quarterbacks that got signed out of free agency. Now, running the football, I want to see who the best quarterback was in terms of rushing yards on the season. Wow, is it an actual quarterback? Are you kidding me? Taysom Hill and Easton Stick. Who is the best? Tyree Jackson? Where? Jerick McKinnon was the best rushing quarterback that was converted, and he only had 158 yards. Are you kidding me? Where are the Logan Thomas? Why did like an Antonio Brown or like a converted running back not have a good season on the ground? Once again, Madden has no idea what to do in their simulations, dude. Absolutely freaking mental. Now, what we have to do now is go and make sure every team that did make the playoff does have an actual position player play at the quarterback position. Now official, every team in the playoffs have a positional player converted at the quarterback position. Heading into the Super Bowl, the matchup is going to be between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets. I'm not going to lie, I completely forgot who their starting quarterbacks are, but I do want to check again. So the Eagles, their starting quarterback is... Are you kidding me? I literally just went and converted every single quarterback that each team had to punter. So this is annoying. It's extremely annoying. The Eagles and the Jets, at least they have Trevon Wesco. Well, you know what? Come on, Jets, please win. Please beat the Eagles. You're the NFL team that's actually sticking to the experiment. It's going to piss me off if the Eagles win. And I'm pissed. So what happens if every NFL team has a converted position player play the quarterback position? They annoy you. Madden annoys you and ruins your life. That's what happens. I'll see you guys in hell.